season summary. Well, it's October the 25th, and here in Wisconsin I'm just tidying up my biggest outyard. And this season has been very different for me. This was the most difficult season I've had in years, perhaps my most difficult season ever, because of health reasons. In April I had a cardiac event which laid me up, and I ended up getting stents and having to have time off work and go through cardiac rehab, and I couldn't tend to my bees at the level I wanted to. And so I had some colonies swarm, more swarming than I've seen for years, and it was quite miserable. And then later on, as I'm getting my strength back, I didn't have the energy or the motivation or the drive, whatever you want to call it, to tend to the bees as well as I normally do. And so this year my biotechnical system of mite control has been more haphazard than usual. I was so fed up, I just wasn't even motivated to do much. I did make my usual crop of honey, which I've got sitting around, and then after that I was trying to cut back a little bit, so I didn't, well, I wasn't sure how much I was gonna do, to be honest, but I ended up being encouraged by my friends, my local beekeeping friends, who are a big source of comfort and inspiration to me. Christy Lynn Allen, Wayne Mitchell, and Trevor Borden. And through connections I ended up with some cells from the U of M and some virgin queens from Trevor. And so this yard has the U of M cells in it, and they went out, they got mated, they came back. Then in September I went to England to visit my family and didn't want these bees to swarm on me. So I give everybody a third level of frames, and then when I came back, the ones that had drawn the frames out completely, they got to keep the frames, and the ones that had not drawn the flames out completely, I consolidated those back to 5/5s. And so most everybody in this yard is up to weight. So on the whole, I'm not really sure exactly what the winter will hold, if we get a winter. I mean, we've got plenty of bees in these colonies, and they look good. As for mite control, as I said, my biotechnical methods didn't get fully implemented. In other words, I didn't do the complete drone comb removal method on the production colonies. So part of the biotechnical mite control is to find the genetics of bees that can actually do some work themselves. I mean, what is the point of resistant bees if they are not given the opportunity to actually work on the mites? Well, these guys are getting that opportunity, so we'll see what the spring brings. But it gives me pause for, the whole year has given me pause for reflection about what I'm going to do in the future. I have retired from work, and I've spent more time on my fitness. I can run now, which running and cycling was probably what preceded my cardiac event. but I'm fitter than I have been for a long time, and I've got to maintain that fitness, and that takes time. So it's a case of balance, you know. So we'll see what the future holds. I don't anticipate making piles and piles of videos, because my main goal was to show that biotechnical beekeeping can keep your bees alive. In other words, you can keep your bees alive without chemical treatments if you understand all the biotechnical tools available to you. And I've got that well documented in the book that I've written. I've also got that well documented on this YouTube channel, and so I don't see that I need to put anything else out there unless I make any other discoveries. I've got a few things I'm thinking about, but I'm not going to make any promises. There's many people working on beekeeping beyond me, and I need to focus on my health. So we'll see what 2025 brings. I wish you all well. That's all I've got for now. Just a great big thank you for my beekeeping friends for keeping me in the game, my family for the support, and it would be remiss of me not to mention how grateful I am to the people who helped me with my cardiac event. The nurses at Woodwinds Hospital and the nurses at St. John's. Okay,